Yo, check the mic, 1, 2. From the block where the sun don't shine, just shadows creeping, hustlers on the grind. Glock tucked tight, gotta stay alert to see these ruthless game. One wrong move, you'll be screaming out your name. Poverty's a beast, it grips you till you fall. So we out here standing tall, answering the call. Got my crew beside me, we move at calculated speed. Planting concrete seeds, fulfilling every need. Sirens wail a soundtrack to the daily fight. Trying to find a paper day and through the night. The struggle's real, ain't no fictional plot. Every dollar earned is a lesson that we got. Dealing with the weight, the pressure to survive, keeping the hunger sharp, staying truly alive. Rolling deep through the hood, windows dark and tinted low. 45 tucked, ain't no place for a phony show. From the curb to the castle, watch the empire grow. We the kings of the concrete, yeah, everybody knows. Running the streets, hear the bass drum, hit the flow. Stacking up the fortune, always coming back for more. This ain't a story about glitter, this is grit and grind. Living life on the edge when dangerous critical time. See the look in my eye, it's a cold calculated stare. Learn from the alleys where nobody ever cares. The whispers turn to shouts when the beef starts to escalate. Gotta handle business, sealing every single fate. They talk about the diamonds, the whips, the gold chains, but they don't know the trauma, the constant heavy rains. Every deal is a gamble, a life or death decision. Sharpening the vision, escaping the prison. The asphalt jungle calls, this rhythm is the post. Moving past the fear, conquering all the insults. Respect is stern, not given, that's the code we live by. Watching for the snakes, keeping my head to the sky. From the bottom we rose, defy the heavy hand that we controlling the streets across the whole damn land. Rolling deep through the hood, windows dark and tinted low. 45 tuck, ain't no place for a phony show. From the curb to the castle, watch the empire grow. We the kings of the concrete, yeah, everybody know. Running the streets, hit a bass drum, hit the flow. Stacking up the fortune, always coming back for more. This ain't a story about glitter, this is grit and grind. Living life on the edge when dangerous critical time. Yeah, the concrete speaks. It says my name. A legend in the game, real talk. Yo, born into the struggle where the concrete never sleeps. Got the memory of hardship promises the whole street keeps. We don't wait for handouts, we go out and take the prize. With a determined silence behind these focused eyes. The city is a furnace, forging the true steel. You gotta have that iron will, show them how the bosses feel. They talk about the glamour, but they miss the painful rise. Every hustle is a sermon under hostile gray skies. With the definition of survival, the blueprint of the come up. From the empty plate on the table to the luxury sum up. Got the rhythm of the revolution coursing through my veins, breaking down the barriers, washing away the pains. My crew is a fortress, impenetrable and bold, writing our own legend, a story meant to be told. Silent soldiers marching, every step is a power play. We don't move with the masses, we choose a different way. Got the 9mm close, keep the opposition chased. In this ruthless wild game, we gotta earn respect. From the alleys to the heights, watch the transformation soar. Knocking down the old rules, demanding something more. This is the life we chose, no excuses, no retreat. The iron will is our defense and our victory sweet. The iron will is our defense and our victory sweet. See the envy in their glances, the fear in their weak stance. They underestimated the grind, a dedicated chance. We move with precision, every decision is key. A silent declaration of what we're destined to be. The pressure is a privilege only for the ones who lead. Planting deeper foundation, sowing the final seed. They tried to box us in, but we shattered all the glass. Now we controlling the narrative, making all the profits last. The wisdom of the old school combined with the new age flow. Watch the empire solidify, watch the legacy grow. We stand for the future, built on the sacrifices made. The iron will is unbroken, the promise is not betrayed. Silent soldiers marching, every step is a power play. We don't move with the masses, we choose a different way. Got the 9mm close, keep the opposition chased. In this ruthless wild game, we gotta earn respect. From the alleys to the heights, watch the transformation soar. Knocking down the old rules, demanding something more. This is the life we chose, no excuses, no retreat. The iron will is our defense and our victory sweet. The iron will is our defense and our victory sweet. Iron will, that's the only way, believe that. Yo. Pull up quick, sunsets on another troubled day. In this urban maze where we learn the hard way. The concrete whisper secrets keeps the devil on the payroll. Gotta keep your heart ice cold, protect your damn soul. Got that hungry fire burning, never settle for the less. Every corner a checkpoint, every breath a stress test. See the police lights flashing, hear the bass drum knock. Moving way through the darkness, watching hands on the clock. They call it a system, we call it a trap. So we rewind and revise, ain't no time to relapse. From the alleyway deals to the penthouse suite high. It's a long lonely road, watching all the real ones fly. Got the numbers on the phone, the plan is always set. We the architects of power, ain't finished building yet. 40 deep in the phantom, we ghosting past the fear. Every verse is a promise, the revolution's here. We take what we gotta take, leave no space for doubt. The block is our kingdom, shout the empire out. Money talks but power roars, that's the only creed. Planting seeds of success, fulfilling every need. This ain't a temporary moment, this is a lifestyle choice. Hear the sound of the streets, amplifying my voice. Respect is the currency, more valuable than the gold. If you break the law of silence, your whole story gets untold. The shadows got eyes, the street got ears that listen. One false move and your mission turns to total demolition. The city is a jungle, gotta fight to stay on top. Never showing weakness, the momentum will not stop. They criticize the motive, but they don't know the climb. We are running the future, outsmart space and time. From the struggle we were molded, a diamond in the rough. When the pressure starts to hit, you know we got the stuff. The game is rigged against us, so we flip the damn board. Got my paper and my piece, every promise restored. 40 deep in the phantom, we ghosting past the fear. Every verse is a promise, the revolution's here. We take what we gotta take, leave no space for doubt. The block is our kingdom, shout the empire out. Money talks but power roars, that's the only creed. Planting seeds of success, fulfilling every need. This ain't a temporary moment, this is a lifestyle choice. Hear the sound of the streets, amplifying my voice. Hustle or die, try no question. Yo. Welcome to the legend where the streets keep the score. Every transaction noted, always pushing for more. In this high stakes environment, failure's not an option. We move with the precision of a deadly dark adoption. The pavement is a witness to the battles that we fought. Every lesson costs heavy, every game was dearly bought. They judge from the outside, see the shine, not the scars. But we the navigators, charting courses among the stars. Got the blueprint to the future, the master key to the vault. No time for a misstep, this operation cannot halt. The city's got its heartbeat and the rhythm is the grind. Leave the weak behind, focus only on the strong kind. They talk about the limits, but we shatter every rule. Out here playing for keeps, staying perfectly cool. Roll the dice on the corner, watch the dividends ascend. From the ashes of the gutter, watch the real victory extend. We the rulers of the darkness where the hustle never sleeps. Gotta get what you deserve, gotta take what the street keeps. The scoreboard is definitive, only winners mark the board. Every setback is a comeback, every fortune is restored. This ain't a temporary title, this is permanent reign. Playing the toughest game through the sunshine and the rain. See the tension in the air, you can cut it with a knife. Gotta protect the assets, gotta maximize the life. The code is never spoken, it's displayed through what you do. Loyalty is the foundation for the chosen, trust a few. They tried to write us off, but we came back with a vengeance. Turning all the deficits into massive independence. The pressure is a furnace, making diamonds out of coal. Staying focused on the prize, reaching the ultimate goal. We control the conversation, dictate the whole damn pace. Got the upper hand on every single time and every place. The game is unforgiving, so you better come prepared. The scoreboard's the truth, showing exactly who truly cared. Roll the dice on the corner, watch the dividends ascend. From the ashes of the gutter, watch the real victory extend. We the rulers of the darkness where the hustle never sleeps. Gotta get what you deserve, gotta take what the street keeps. The scoreboard is definitive and winners mark the board. Every setback is a comeback, every fortune is restored. This ain't a temporary title, this is permanent reign. Playing the toughest game through the sunshine and the rain. The scoreboard, check the numbers. Yo, I walk the line where the weak ones lose their nerve. Every move is calculated, every lesson I preserve. This ain't a game of tag, this is a life and death affair. Gotta breathe that cold air, show them that you truly dare. From the bottom of the pit, where the shadows never lift, we perfected the hustle, now we mastering the gift. They preach about the future, but we only got the now. Break the chains of the concrete, show them exactly how. Got the numbers synchronized, the network is tight and vast. Moving through the city, making every moment last. The police got the units, but we got the inside track. No mercy in the comeback, there ain't no turning back. My ambition is a weapon, loaded with pure intent. Every dollar that I stack is another lesson sent. We rolling through the darkness, with the street lights on my low tune. Gotta reach the next plateau, under the heavy moon. The rules were never written for the ones who had to fight. We rewrite the damn history, claiming back the light. From the struggle we ascended, now the empire is defined. Leave the weak and the scared far, far behind. This ain't just a fantasy, this is reality raw. Survival tactics of the street, living by the primal law. They talking about my image, the power in the heavy chain, but they don't know the sacrifice, the thunder and the rain. Every step is a risk, a constant, heavy bet. You can't afford a failure, not a single drop of sweat. The enemies are plotting, whispering in the dead of night, but we always one move ahead, prepared for the firefight. The city is a monster, but we tamed it with our will. Got the code embedded deep, standing perfectly still. We flipped the conversation, changed the narrative for good. Now we respected and feared, understood in the hood. This legacy is concrete, built with blood and with pure grit. When the pressure gets intense, you know we never quit. We rolling through the darkness, where the street lights on a low tune. Gotta reach the next plateau, under the heavy moon. The rules were never written for the ones who had to fight. We rewrite the damn history, claiming back the light. From the struggle we ascended, now the empire's defined. Lead the weak and the scared far, far behind. This ain't just a fantasy, this is reality raw. Survival tactics of the street, living by the primal law. Primal law, we here now.
Yeah. Look me in the eye, see the fire, not the fear. Every brick in the wall is a reminder we are here. Code of the streets is simple, respect to disappear. We ain't running from nothing, keeping the vision crystal clear. The cycle never breaks, the pressure stays intense, but my will is a fortress stronger than they iron fence. They try to count us out, but they miscalculated wrong. The weak fall by the wayside, we the ones who stay strong. From the corner to the council, the empire expands. Got the city in my palm, controlling all the demands. The hustle is the heartbeat, the rhythm of the town. You gotta be a king here before you wear the crown. No patience for the phony, no room for the fake grin. This is where the real life, the dirty money flows in. Fully automatic flow, watch the bass drum hit the chest. This ain't no time for sleeping, putting the system to the test. Every lyric is a contract, every beat is a signature. We the bosses of the asphalt, ain't got no amateur. From the pavement to the power, watch the legacy unfold. Our story's never fiction, it's history carved in gold. This is the bottom line, the final truth that we preach. If you can't survive the rumble, you'll never reach the beach. See the vultures hovering, waiting for the big collapse, but we fortified the structure, avoided all the traps. The silence can be heavy, a precursor to the storm. Gotta stay sharp, stay shielded, keep your senses warm. They try to analyze the movement, but they can't decode the speed. We planting deeper roots, satisfying every need. The opposition talks, but they actions are paper thin. They wanna be a factor, but they don't know where to begin. The streets taught me to listen, to observe, and to plan. I'm the master of my fate, the maker of my clan. We took the heavy odds and we spun them into favor. Now we standing on the summit, savoring the flavor. Fully automatic flow, watch the bass drum hit the chest. This ain't no time for sleeping, putting the system to the test. Every lyric is a contract, every beat is a signature. We the bosses of the asphalt, ain't got no amateur. From the pavement to the power, watch the legacy unfold. Our story's never fiction, it's history carved in gold. This is the bottom line, the final truth that we preach. If you can't survive the rumble, you'll never reach the beach. The bottom line, understand that. Yeah. Yeah. Look around, the cityscape is under siege. We the soldiers of the hustle, breaking every damn decree. From the cracks in the pavement, watch the real power rise. Got that hunger in my soul and a venom in my eyes. They talk about the struggle, but they never felt the ache. Every move is a sacrifice for the fortunes that we take. The weak gon' fall in line, the strong gon' hold their ground. Hear the sound of the concrete where the new kings are crowned. Silent operation, moving swift through the dead of night. Gotta get that heavy package, gotta keep the future bright. The rules they try to impose, we treat them like a joke. Break the chains of the ghetto, watch the whole system smoke. Every dollar's a victory, a defeat to the enemy's plan. We the undefeated force running this whole damn land.
Holy loaded anthem, watch the speakers start to blow. From the ashes of the party, watch the real empire grow. We came up from the bottom, so we know the price of grace. Control the information, dominate the entire space. No handshakes, no pleasantries, just facts and heavy steel. The power is absolute, this is how the champions feel. This is the moment of truth, the final battle line. We here to take the game over, make the whole world truly shine.
The game is 90% mental, 10% pure aggression. Gotta maintain the focus, avoiding every small transgression. They watching every step, hoping for the stumble or the slip. But my grip is iron, or never letting my control dip. We built this from nothing, brick by painful, gritty brick. The legacy is solid, ain't no temporary trick. They wanna know the secret, the key to the master plan. The simple loyalty is everything, respect your trusted man. The streets are my boardroom, the night is my domain. Washing away the weakness, surviving all the pain. We the definition of resilience, the spirit that won't die. Watch the city lights flicker as the new era flies.
Holy loaded anthem, watch the speakers start to blow. From the ashes of the poverty, watch the real empire grow. We came up from the bottom, so we know the price of grace. Control the information, dominate the entire space. No handshakes, no pleasantries, just facts and heavy steel. The power is absolute, this is how the champions feel. This is the moment of truth, the final battle line. We here to take the game over, make the whole world truly shine. The takeover is complete. It's ours now.